Could someone please tell me what the hell is going on?
You killed a boy at your school.
What have I done? I couldn't stop.
It's not your fault. It's compulsive.
You acted like what you are.
What is this?
It's a family disease. Your mother and I made a choice. We've wanted to live as normal a life as possible. Do the breathing thing.
Who are you calling?
You know I'm calling. We can help. So you're going to invite me in then? I invite you into my home. They didn't mention you had an uncle.
No. You murder people.
Only sometimes. Do you want our daughter to go to prison for the rest of her life?
Would it be possible for you to wait outside, sir?
No. Clara Radley knows absolutely nothing about that boy.
He's invading my mind.
It's our secret, okay?
I enjoyed it.
You've made him a pathetic slave to his appetite like you and me.
Well, they do say it's a family disease.
The Radleys aren't safe. I have evidence.
What evidence?
When he bit me, I lost all self-control.
You're blushing.
No, I'm not.
So sick.
Thank you.
The world's a feast of pleasures, ready for anyone who dares help themselves first.
Hi, so nice to meet you. Congratulations on the Radleys.
Thank you.
So I love that you get to play two very different characters in this film. What was that experience like? I'm always so curious what it's like to play twins. Like, what was that experience like for you?
Well, we did a little research into twins, and you know the way I know some, and Eros the director knew some, and we made it. Sometimes they have the same colored eyes, sometimes they don't. We decided to have colored lenses for Peter, so he had brown eyes, which he thought gave him a sort of softer, you know, slightly less sort of badass look, unlike who is a committed and confirmed vampire creature of the night. It's just really fun playing two different roles. You have to really concentrate. I had a lovely stand-in just from a practical point of view, a lovely guy who played the other role when I was having to play one. And then there was always a moment when I was just punching myself in the face or pretending to be punched in the face. Literally play acting.
That's so amazing, though. I mean, and I'm always so curious. So, okay, I know that you have stand-ins when you are playing a twin, but was that a bit of a mindfuck for you in playing those two roles and having a stand-in? Like, what was that like, just as an actor, to have to kind of not play with yourself? That's the worst way I could have said that, but like, act with yourself.
I understand. So yes, when I was playing with myself, I enjoyed it enormously. It was, there's a lot to be said. There's a lot to be said to get to play the more rational, sensible version of oneself, the one that is socialized and integrated into a community or a neighborhood or whatever it is, and is bringing up kids. And then getting the release of playing that other part of yourself, which we all have, which we have to slightly keep under control, which is to go suck blood all through the night and party and defrock young virgins in order to stay young and, take, not that's a desire of mine, but, you understand where I'm going.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that we all have darker, more carnal desires, and that maybe live in our fantasy worlds, whatever or wherever they happen to reside for you. There's always a part of you. There's a part in you that just wants to go out, get drunk, have a good time, and then there's a part in you who's got to go to work, and that's
Yeah. Cool.
One is like a recovering addict, and the other is just a confirmed addict, happily,
Yeah. Well, so were you like a vampire horror fan? Is that something that you ever found yourself attracted to before playing this role? Are you like a horror person?
You know what? Not massively, to be honest. Um,
Okay.
I I knew a lot of the I'd seen a lot of the old sort of horror movies
Okay.
with like, dipped into Nosferatu. I mean, going really old
Yeah.
school,
Oh
you
yeah.
know. Lost Boys is my generation,
Hell
you
yeah.
know, which is all-time classic, if you're asking me.
I would
And
agree with that.
and then, I'm a Jim Jarmusch fan.
Oh,
So,
cool.
watching, Only Lovers Left Alive was great fun because also, that's a kind of a take on a vampire movie as well.
Yeah.
Our film is a take on a
Yeah.
vampire movie. It's actually kind of a darkly comic.
And I like that. This is like a family, not a family movie, but like a family dramedy with vampires thrown into it for a little bit of flavor.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it is a darkly comic
It's funny.
uh
It's funny.
film, but it's also, I think it's very moving as well. There's a young coming of age love story. There's a great twist at the end, as they declare their love for one another. These two young children, and then the family themselves. Peter and his wife, played by Kelly, beautifully by Kelly
Oh my God.
McDonald.
Incredible.
They're trying to hold their marriage together, and it's just made even worse by the introduction of the naughty twin, who, it turns out there was a past between him and the wife. I'm not going to go into it, but so he's a disruptive and destructive but necessary force,
Yeah.
actually.
Did you I love that Will reminds me a little bit of Severin from Near Dark. Did you do any research into other vampires to get any inspiration for your performances for Will, or your performance for Will? Because he was very Bill Paxton from Near Dark, which I loved.
That Near Dark's is great, and Bill's phenomenal. But yeah, if that's unintentional, probably. If
I mean, I think it's just the bad boy vibes is probably it, and the nice long curly hair. But I got very much Bill Paxton vibes from you in that role.
Okay, well, I'll take that because I love him.
Well, thank you so much for chatting with me. I really appreciate it. Sorry for the internet troubles, and congrats on the film. It was so nice to chat with you.